from Champ and Victor. He's a little male.
Hi there. Hello. So he's a little more evenly divided. He wants to come say hi, but he's also really curious about the stuff. He's like, wait, hang on. There's cool stuff to check out here. I smell another person over here. Very nose oriented. He smells where Sue was earlier. Oh, he also probably smells the smell from the kitchen because they're making licky mats in there. And they've got chicken. Frida, very social approach. He's like, okay, you're weird. What happened? I should have put some rubber under that. I didn't think about that sliding. Hello. Hi. That dog over there is strange, huh? So when he got a little weirded out by that, very slightly, but his response to it was, come to the person, get some reassurance. And he's very happy, like just immediately loose and curious and not overly engaged with me sitting here like this. That little reset of like, okay, there's the environment, but you can hang out with me. He's cool with this. So he's looking around, he's experiencing it, but he's enjoying doing it from my lap. And that's good. That tells you when you're doing socialization, where he needs to be. Hi. Hello. You like yours, Bridges? Yeah. Hi. He's really cute the way he interacts with his paws. He's very talkative paws. Very talkative poodle paws. And he's very gentle. He's very sweet. He's more, what am I trying to say? He interacts with you more physically than Gale did. Gale was there was a lot of like mental interaction between you and Gale and conversation. He's more physical. He likes hand play. He uses his paws a lot, but he's still very, very interactive, more than most puppies. Hi. Again, there's that paw. Hello, little mister. He also is very focused on what he is doing. Which at this moment is a face bath. So he's pushier, even though, weirdly enough, even though Gale is absolutely insistent, he's physically pushier about the wanting to be in your space, wanting attention. He's letting you know. He's pretty fixated, very licky, as you can see. And he's enjoying like climbing on my hands, using it as a prop to see over things, to see you. He just noticed you because he did that. He's very intelligent. Again, like he's noticed the light panel, the sockets on the wall, the electric plugs, and investigated them. He's gone over to her multiple times. He's very curious and he's very physical in his exploration. So he's going to enjoy doing physical things with a person. So here is like hiking, active, anything, play. Yeah, I was not surprised that he's interested in chasing because of that physicality. So his is he wants the social. Again, look what he brought me the toy, but he wants to use his body. So those are his two drivers. Both of the boys so far they're crystal clear. Like there's no gray with these guys. This is what they want and need. This is who they are, and it's not complicated. It's straightforward. You like to do stuff. Doing stuff. What do you think about balls? I'm curious. to paper, all you like is
How
shreds.
do you be a good adventure buddy?
That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. A very good adventure buddy, and that's what he wants. I forgot I left that down. No hesitation about it though.
Yeah.
He likes to play, and I think he's gonna really enjoy. He seems more oriented toward tug than fetch. Physically confident, you see the difference. Like that's still challenging for a puppy, but he was all about it. Whereas Gale was a little like, okay, this is challenging. I'm gonna pass. So he would be a great adventure buddy. Any adventure, he's gonna be sign me up. And I think he would also be a good dog for patio cafes, breweries, and things like that. But the caveat there is you will have to work on him settling because he's not like super high energy, but he's busy. So settling is not going to necessarily be his like go-to default mode. I think he can learn it, no problem, very easily.
Okay.
Because I think he would rather be with you hanging out doing that than not. And if he needs to settle to do that, he'll do it. But his MO is going to be active adventures. And he's going to be so fun for that. Like,
What about like a PTSD kind of?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
If that person is active, I think he would do well with that if that person was also his adventure buddy.
Okay.
Because I think the adventure buddy thing is something he needs.
Okay.
But yeah, he's not socially sensitive the way Gale was, and I keep comparing him to Gale because they're both very social, but in really
Different ways,
distinctly
yeah.
different ways. He's not sensitive like that. So because of that, he would do well with someone who was having PTSD, because I think what his response to that would be is, hey human, you seem like you're getting down. Come on, let's go do something fun. Wouldn't you like to play with me? Wouldn't you like to do something with me? Let's go for a walk. He'll kind of like nudge you out of that rather than let you sit in that. If what you need, and he might mature into the kind of dog who can sit with you and be physically present with you. I think he has that capacity in him because of the social. Now he found a little ball.
Yeah.
The social engagement, but it's not his first go-to. So his response to a person who's having that kind of problem is going to be to try to distract them versus try to just like soothe them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like deep pressure would be a very learned skill for him.
Okay.
So not saying he can't learn it, but it's not going to be his first line of defense. His first line of defense is going to be, hey, you come on, let's go do something. And I've had both kinds of dogs, and they're both good when you're in a mood. One of my most emotionally tuned in dogs with me that I've ever had, that was her mode. So she would notice, and because I have some neurological issues, she would know if it was that and I needed to sit down and be still, and then she would tell me that, and she would know the difference between if it was just a mood thing and distraction would work, or I was feeling physically bad and movement would help. She was, when she was mature, she could recognize the difference, and she would go to that mode and be like, come on. But if I were crying, if I were upset, if I were having a bad day, if I were stressed, her default way to reassure me wasn't, I love you, Mom, let me sit with you. It was, hey, don't dwell on it. Let's go for a hike.
Okay.
And she was very insistent about it. So it's just a different way of relating.
And since we're on that kind of topic, I do have a family, and they're not looking right now, looking like a little later in the year. The owner has 2 young children would need a PTSD dog. Let's put it that way. The mother would be happy if the dog was just an ASA, providing comfort after they may have, some sort of emotional situation. But she's also already found a trainer who's going to do training for that. And the trainer was talking about doing some interruption kind of stuff in the moment.
Yeah, he might be good at that.
Okay.
Because of how pawsy, usually what we do for that is a paw interruption.
Okay.
That's one of the best ones. Like if they start stemming, like this, for example, and can be trained to, when he sees that behavior, come over and do this,
Okay.
or paw at their leg or whatever to
Okay.
get their attention and divert it. Yeah, I think he could be good at that.
Okay.
Or a dog like him, since you know, he said that's not necessarily immediate. But he is so physically, like, he interacts with you physically rather than that mental conversation. So yes, interruption would be the thing he'll have trouble with is deep pressure. Interruption he'd be all about.
Okay.
And he's gonna, I think, be smart enough and be the kind who will both interrupt and redirect. So he could easily be taught to, hey you, and bring you a toy and say, play with me instead.
Yeah.
And I think he would learn that pretty naturally. Yeah. I mean, he's very socially sweet. And he's not obnoxiously pushy, he's gentle. Oh, let's not do that yet. Let's do the food first. We'll do the stressy things last.
But he's like, he touched it and
Yeah, he's like, but
it made a noise, and
that's kind of cool. I don't think it's gonna be a problem for him.
yeah. I think he's like a good boy dog.
Yes.
Like for a
Yep.
family who has boys.
Yep. Yeah.
That would be a good dog.
I mean, he's pushy.
Yeah.
He, like, even with the food, he's like, give it to me. Sorry. There you go. Okay. Yep. Because he's inhaling it, so. I messed that one up. Let's try that again. There we go. Now you got it right. Yeah, you got it. He's smart and he is persisting in the problem solving. Notice how he slowed down. Everything about him slowed down and he started thinking. So again, he is a smart dog and oh, hi. Hi, do you want help with that? And notice the deliberateness when he approached me there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a totally different mode of being than he was in before. His energy just went straight down, and it's because he's using his brain. Yeah, he's thinking this through. So even though he's busy, how about that? He is able to focus and came to me for help quickly. So I think he is a dog that would do very well with training. I think it would, like any type of training, literally anything. But if he were being trained a more complex task, I think he would learn them quickly and easily and be engaged with learning them. He liked to think, and it completely shifted everything about him. Watching him think through that was like watching a totally different dog.
Oh, so maybe obedience.
Yeah, anything. I think he'd like it.
Okay,
Sports, anything.
So he can do anything. That's pretty
Anything.
awesome.
He just needs his brain and his body engaged. And I don't think he's got the makings of necessarily depending on the trainer. It could be brought out. I don't think he defaults to like that high level sport dog, serious competition kind of dog. But in terms of, again, just like you said, being an adventure buddy, an active companion, training for fun for both of you, low level sports that you're just doing because you enjoy it, I think he would thrive with any of that. So not the one who really needs the sport home, but has a wide range of capacity in any type of active home. I mean, even the chewing on this, there's a lot going on upstairs. He's smart. He's gonna have his ADHD dingy moments though, because of his orientation toward being physical. So again, that would take him down from like that super serious sport dog. But you know, most people don't want that.
No, I mean I don't want that.
No, those are kind of obnoxious to live with.
Yeah, no, there are people who breed for that. We're not.
Yeah, it's not what we're looking for here. Wow. What do you think about that?
You hear somebody there, huh?
Yeah, he hears somebody in the hall. Well, and I saw enough with his first reaction to the scent. he locked onto it, and then I don't know if you could tell, but he pushed his nose to it, and then he pushed it. So he did the same thing again. There's a natural pointing instinct there. So again, if you're looking at service dog, that could become a base alert probably without a lot of difficulty. If you have somebody who's good at training that and experienced with training that. Hi! And that works for stress or other things as well, other health conditions. So in the case of an active handler, he definitely has that within his repertoire. But he needs activity. He's not chill.
Yeah.
Hi!
I
You're
don't know
fun.
if it was chill.
You're fun.
I would not advertise any poodles as chill.
No, he's a busy
Not chill.
You have some energies. You do. He's
Breed standard says active.
Yes, and
So
he fits
there we go.
he fits it. He's not overly active, but definitely active. But I mean, again, he's smart. He thinks through things. So even though he seems like he's a little ADHD with how he's buzzing around because he's so busy, there's a lot going on upstairs. He's a smart boy. I feel like he's very versatile. My only thing is he needs to do stuff. Yeah, I don't want you to scare yourself, so hang on a second, buddy. He was fighting me to go to it from the second I entered, like. Is that cool? What'd you find? Did you find a thing? You did. You found a thing, and you did the thing. You played with the thing. You're so smart. You're very smart. And he wanted me to see that he did the thing. Like, he came over here and was like, did you see me? Did you notice me? So he's also going to be that kind of boy dog. We see that more with boy dogs than girl dogs, where he's constantly going to be like, did you notice that I was awesome? I need you to confirm and validate my awesomeness because I think I was really cool and I feel like you should appreciate that. That's gonna be him. That is gonna be him. Yeah. I mean, he'll be a really fun companion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cute. You're cute.
You want to come in?
Yeah, let's do the stranger. Look, we have a friend coming.
Yeah.
Pretty.
I know, he's yelling because I'm not letting him go yet. There you go.
Oh,
He's not patient.
hello. Yes, I wanted to see you so bad too.
So, social butterfly.
Sure.
Definitely.
Yes, I did see you. I did. I wanted to see you. Hello. Okay, I'll pick you up. For goodness sakes, yes. Yes, hello.
Yeah, total social butterfly.
Yes.
You might, if the future home has any aspirations towards service dog work of any sort, we might need to work on neutrality with other people. But if that isn't an aspiration and you want the social butterfly, you got it.
Yes.
Just know that he's gonna be the puppy that's gonna want to greet all the people and be quite insistent on it.
Yes, I love you too. Yes, I do.
Did you see the new person? You did. I saw you. I saw you do that.
That was
I
very
know.
cute.
I know. What a smart boy.
All right,
Yeah.
we weren't doing
Same
this
thing.
before.
Like that was. He made eye contact with me, and there was a very clear moment where he was like, "Look, did you see what I did?" I think I should be praised for this. I know. I do like that he did come back to me though, because he had established more of a relationship with me, and that shows that he will, once he's done with his thing, he will return to his handler orientation. So he's still poodle. He's not quite golden retriever yet, but he is very social. He's just fun. He's great.
Go.